Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got a quick GTA Online video for you guys. I have a GTA 5 lore video actually coming out later in the week and a Saints Row reboot review coming out tomorrow. But anyways, I want to talk about something ridiculous that's in GTA Online that I really haven't seen any other YouTuber talk about this. And I personally, for me, I consider this a major issue. Some others might not, but me, I care about stats a bit. And so I personally really am annoyed by this. And if you're a grinder, you play this a decent amount, this is eventually going to happen to you. This glitch will happen to everyone eventually. If you play the game enough, it'll eventually happen to you. And the thing is, there's nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing you can do to stop this. That's what's unfortunate about it. It doesn't prevent you from playing. It's not like game breaking or anything, but it messes up your stats. So what am I talking about right here exactly? Take a look at this. This is my stats right here. And look, global RP 317 million. That's fine. But then look at my overall income. Negative 1,795,417,000. Overall expenses $1,247,983. Now, the thing about this is you're probably wondering how did this happen? How did your stats become negative? Basically, there's this stat glitch, and a friend of mine was basically explaining it to me. But what happens is that there are certain numbers in Rockstar's system, and what happens is the numbers can actually not go past a certain amount. And I'm sure somebody in the comments knows a little bit more about this than me. But basically, how their system works, how they calculate it, is that if the number goes past 2,100,000,000, so if it's like past 2,100,000,000 something, so once it get past that 2.1 billion mark in overall income, it automatically turns negative. This will always happen. This will happen to everyone. So if you play this game enough and your and you get an overall income over 2.1 billion, this is going to eventually happen to you. Eventually, you will your stats will turn negative. And then what actually happens is once your stats actually turn negative, it'll say negative 2.1 billion dollars, and that's what happened to me. And what happens is I made a few $100 million as I was playing the game, over months, and eventually, got to 1,795,000,000. So when you start making money back, it starts, evening it out. This is not like a game breaking bug or anything like that. It's not going to prevent you from playing, and you won't even get banned for this because this isn't your fault. This is just Rockstar's stupid server, so I don't want people to panic. But I thought I'd make a video explaining this because just so people don't freak out when they look at their stats. Because if you're a grinder, this is eventually going to happen to you. If you don't believe me, you can see a few of my other friends here. So I have a few of my friends' screenshots, and I asked people that made over $2.1 billion, and I wanted to see if this happened to them. This happened to every single person that I talked to that made over $2.1 billion. So right here, first, I have a friend of mine, a Vengeful Entity. And now look at Vengeful Entity's stats. Vengeful Entity stats are negative $1,952,720,000. And so you can see global RP 244 million. You can see time spent in GTA Online, nearly 600 days. So my friends that have these sent me these screenshots, they've all played a decent amount. So you can see everyone here is legitimate. There's no glitches or anything. It's just Rockstar's stupid servers that are causing this. I have another friend here, Trademarks 01. Now you look at this. Overall income minus 818 million. His RP is also negative. I don't know what causes that exactly. He told me that his RP got messed up over time. So I don't know if that's relevant to this or what, but I do know that the overall income, that if that gets up to $2.1 billion, it turns negative. And so he's already earned over $1 billion towards that, and eventually it's going to go positive, and then when you get 2.1 billion again, it's going to turn negative. And here I got another friend of mine. This friend did actually not want me to show their PSN, which is why I actually have that part blacked out. But you can see right here their stats: overall income negative 2 billion, 86 million. So this actually happened to them recently. And you can see, playtime, time spent in GTA Online, 273 days. And then I have, one last friend here. This is my friend Lewis, New York. I don't know why his name isn't appearing in the top corner, but you can see right here, overall income, it's negative 1,608,000,000. So, it's ridiculous. It's annoying as hell. And let me show you guys something. So right here, you guys see that I'm delivering I'm delivering the truck. And remember what I had the amount on as before? My amount that I actually had on it as before was negative 1,795,000,000. And now actually when I deliver this truck, I got a plus 1,194,000. And then if I look at my stats, it's negative 1,794,000,000. So basically it eventually evens out. So any money that you get, the negative number starts getting canceled out and it starts turning more positive. So eventually it'll turn positive again. But me personally, I wanted to make a video about this because this pisses me off because I have worked very hard on my account. I've worked very hard on my game. You can see I have 454 days played on this game. I've played so much GTA Online. I've worked very hard on this character. I've always done everything legitimate, never done any kind of glitches. And for my stats to just get broken like this, my overall income, and I was very proud of it, just to get ruined like this, it's really annoying. But I'll show you guys one other thing. This glitch doesn't just apply to the online; it also applies to the single player. So take a look at here. Playing as Trevor right now, and I'm actually buying over $631 million for stocks. And I'm sleeping with Trevor. And basically, when you sleep with Trevor, it advances 12 hours. He's the longest sleeper in the game. But anyways, take a look at this right here. So I'm about to sell it. I'm about to sell my stock. I'm getting a profit after a few days. And if you look, I got a total cash earned, $2,077,000,000. And now look at what happens. So I sell this. I'm taking a $46 million profit. I sell it. Let's take a look at my stats. What is it right now? Now look at what total cash earned. Negative 1,540,000,000. So that's basically it. The key number is 2.1 billion. It's around there. So once you get past 2.1 billion, even in single player, whatever the case in the stats, it just messes up and it just turns negative. It's just really stupid. Rockstar has to fix it because it's just annoying as hell when you look at your stats and you have it negative. And the unfortunate thing about this is there are people who play the game, they grind, they work really hard, and people when people ask to see their stats and then they show them this, they're going to get accused of cheating or modding when they're not even doing that. They're just playing the game, but it's the crappy servers that just ruined it. So I'm just personally a bit pissed off and irritated that I've worked so hard, only for, my stats to just be ruined like this. But let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you have this glitch, if you have, over $2.1 billion, if this has done it to your stats too. Again, you're not going to get banned for this. It's Rockstar's fault, not yours. But this is going to happen to everyone. For people that don't believe me, that this is eventually going to happen to you when you hit 2.1 billion total earnings. You'll see. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day.